Okay, I had a request to explain how to make the audio audible. People have been using Cubase with their sound card. I'm using a Tascam 122L. Yeah, I'm assuming you've got that plugged into the USB port. It's otherwise working. You're getting a track recorded like we just done here. This track that I just recorded earlier. So your card is obviously working, and at the output of your card there's a line output and there's also a headphones output. Make sure one or the other is connected so that you can hear the output on the playback. So I'm assuming you've got all that in, and then so when you play back you should hear your track. So that's the track. Now if you don't hear the track, it could be this. You go to your device drop down menu, devices, go to device setup, and if you go to the VST audio system, it should have on the ASIO driver, which is right here, a selection, all the different options. Multimedia driver is the one that's actually inside the PC, and then at the bottom you'll see, on my computer anyway, it says US122L. Well, that's the sound card I'm using, and that's the one I should select. Okay, so make sure that's selected. It'll say, do you want to switch? Just say switch. Okay, then don't change any other settings. You only start messing with all this other stuff down here, like normal, priority, and disk preload time, and lower latency if you're having problems with multi-tracking. I'll go into that on another lesson, but for a few tracks that you're going to do, let's say 4 or 5 tracks, you should never have to touch these, depending on the speed of your computer. Now, if you select the next button down under VST audio system, there's another button which says the US122L, or if you've got the US144, that's the actual sound card, the Tascam sound card. So it's the control panel for the sound card, and it says, it gives you a bit of information here. The input is US122L left and right, and the output is US122L left and right, which is good. That's what we want. And over here it says visible. Yes, they're all selectable, so you can make it visible or invisible. I'm not going to deselect it. And then it's active, so that means it's running and working okay. So you should be able to hear your sound. Now, if after checking that you don't hear your sound, go to the control panel on your PC, click control panel, and up comes your menu. I'm using Windows Vista, so you want to go to your hardware and sound setup. Click the hardware and sound setup, and in there you go to the sound management. Now, remember, this is Windows Vista, so it could be different on different versions of Windows like XP and so on. But you want to manage your audio devices, so click that, okay, and up comes your other window. In this case, here it is. It says here you've got speakers, which are the high definition audio speakers that come with the PC, and usually that's what's selected for playback and recording. Sorry, forget recording, we'll come back to that. For playback, it's showing you the speakers that are in the PC. Now, you don't want those because you may not hear your recording if you have those selected. So you want the speakers of the Tascam card. So that's the speakers that you would plug into the Tascam card, or your headphones. It could be your headphones that you're plugging in. So you would select that and then click at the bottom, set as default, and you notice the tick mark change from speakers at the top. See that green tick mark changed to speakers for the Tascam. So now you know it's good. Then once you've set those as default, you say OK. Now, before I leave this, I'm just going to show you the recording button. Again, people sometimes don't get it running because they've got the microphone of the PC selected as default. You see that there? You want to select the line in from the Tascam as your default if you're using the Tascam card for recording. So click OK. Now you know you've got playback on the speakers of the Tascam and recording on the from the line input of the Tascam. Then whatever microphone you've got plugged into the Tascam, providing it's correctly configured, and you've got your volume level switched up, you should be able to hear it. Record and play back correctly. So I hope this helps you. Thanks for listening.